Most insane flying aircraft. In the past century, humans have surpassed the challenges of land by making self-driving cars. Now we're planning to take to the skies. Many new technologies have been introduced that will change the meaning of personal transport in the future. Let's see them one by one. Number 1. The Jetson 1 passenger drone. The Jetson 1, which resembles a little quadcopter or a flying dune buggy, is classified as a personal eVTOL aircraft, a huge drone that can carry people. We do know a little bit about the drone's components and possibilities, however, it's still too early to say how significant the potential for human-driven discoveries will be. The aluminum space frame of the One is similar to the roll cage of an adventure vehicle and weighs only 86 kilograms when fully constructed. Each boat also comes equipped with a parachute, zero-input auto-hovering, and a redundant propulsion system as standard safety features. The primary non-electrical set is composed of 3D printed composite carbon fiber parts. The dash is composed of a small readout screen, right and left steering levels, and so on. The energy comes from Tesla batteries. The enormous drone can fly up to 1,500 meters in the air and hover as low as 2 vertical meters. According to the corporation, most flights will take place between 5 and 10 meters in the air. A virtual cushion for landing, provided by integrated software, slows the craft on slopes to reduce hard touchdowns. The personal eVTOL aircraft was unveiled by Judson Aerospace in late October 2021. The company is currently taking orders for units that will be delivered in 2023. You may not need a pilot's license or any prior experience to land a giant drone of your own, but you will need to fork over $100,000. 2. Ziva Zero. The 8.5-foot diameter Ziva Zero disc is raised into a stable hover by 8 zero-emission electric motor-driven propellers. It is then gently guided forward for a distance of several meters before taking off high for a grassy field. Ziva debuted in 2017 as a contender for the Go Fly prize. It can fly for 20 minutes plus a 10-minute reserve without refueling or recharging and carry one passenger for at least 6 nautical miles. It has a disc-shaped body that is about 2 feet thick with a little rise over the passenger section to give the pilot additional space. They developed a disc-shaped body that is about 2 feet thick with a little rise over the passenger section to give the pilot additional space. The aircraft would move forward with the assistance of the thrusters, traveling at a target speed of 160 miles an hour, 257 kilometers per hour. The designers claim that air flowing over the wing-like body would provide the majority of the lift experience during forwarding flight, with the straight-down thrusters providing some extra lift. With the help of 5 battery packs with a combined 2.5 kilowatt-hour capacity, the aircraft is predicted to cover a distance of 50 miles or 80 kilometers between 2 points. The Ziva Zero will first be flown manually by certified pilots using a set of joysticks located inside the plane. However, the eVTOL may also be flown remotely, and autonomous flying is eventually supposed to take over. In that case, the aircraft's artificial intelligence would communicate with an air traffic control system to map and carry out the flight plan. The aircraft will be equipped with sensors to identify impending mechanical breakdowns and either inform the pilot or cause an autonomous landing, according to planned safety precautions. It will be an accomplishment if Ziva succeeds in its mission to install an eVTOL in every garage and with the help of its planned SkyDock landing system, even on the balcony of every city condo. However, the company believes there are uses for the aircraft beyond island hopping in remote places and personal mobility. Ziva envisions its aircraft transporting emergency medical personnel, search and rescue personnel, and law enforcement personnel on missions of observation and extraction to the scene of disasters. 3. Aeromobile. A cutting-edge automobile crash structure built of composite materials is included in the Aeromobile 4.0. In a single adaptable platform, it combines the functionality of a car and an airplane. The power unit is held in place by an integrated carbon cradle in the center, which also serves as a point of attachment for the pre-impregnated composite wings. For the best flying experience, each wing has a wing folding structure and control surfaces with flower flaps. The vehicle is equipped with the most recent turbocharging system and technology to generate more power and altitude. The car is constructed utilizing monocoque construction methods. The rear suspension geometry and flight controls are integrated into the tail surface. The vehicle's ultra-lightweight wheels allow for tarmac, concrete, or grass landings. The airplane platform is 5.8 meters long, 8.8 meters wide, and 1.4 meters high, while the vehicle's configuration is 5.9 meters long, 2.2 meters wide, and 1.5 meters high. While the highest speed on a road is 160 kilometers per hour, the vehicle has a maximum flying speed of 360 kilometers per hour. The vehicle's maximum takeoff weight 960 kilograms, while its usable load and fuel capacities are each 240 kilograms and 90 liters. A hybrid electric propulsion system that combines a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer internal combustion engine and 2 electric motors powers the flying car. It is propelled by a specialized electric front-wheel drive system with 110 horsepower maximum output. In the flying mode, the engine is connected via an adaptive gearbox to a direct drive variable pitch propeller. It has a 300 horsepower maximum power output. When the car is ready for driving mode, the propeller retracts inside the fuselage. The flying car has a cutting-edge suspension system with adjustable settings. To reduce drag during flight, the technology retracts the wheel's flight while positioning them in the ideal position for road mode during takeoff and landing. The vehicle receives certification in the U.S. under 49 CFR 571 class and in Europe under EWVTA/M1 class, so it can become a regular vehicle in the future. 4. The Omni Hoverboard. It's propelled by a specialized electric front-wheel drive system with 110 horsepower maximum output. In the flying mode, the engine is connected via an adaptive gearbox to a direct drive variable pitch propeller. It has a 300 horsepower maximum power output. When the car is ready for driving mode, the propeller retracts inside the fuselage. The flying car has a cutting-edge suspension system with adjustable settings. To reduce drag during flight, the technology retracts the wheel's flight while positioning them in the ideal position for road mode during takeoff and landing. A true flight controller, an automatic stabilizing mechanism, a gyroscope, and an accelerometer are absent from the hoverboard. Body movements are used to execute the tricks much like on a skateboard or snowboard. The hoverboard, which has 8 motors, is far more balanced than its rival, Frank Zapata's Flyboard Air. Guru's electric aircraft are also a lot quieter and more dependable. 5. Lift Aircraft Hexa. A single-passenger wingless multi-copter ultralight with all-electric vertical takeoff and landing, or eVTOL, the Lift Hexa, formerly known as the Hexa, is primarily designed for tourism and short-distance transport. The Hexa is a single-passenger amphibious modular eVTOL multi-copter aircraft that can land on both land and water. The aircraft includes 18 electrical motors installed on a motor strut assembly that resembles a web of 6 inward-porting sectors with 12 outer and 6 inner electrically driven propellers, each of which is separately controlled. As a result, the pilot has exceptional visibility and can manage the aircraft by changing the speed of each propeller's unique motor. Several battery packs run the airplane. In January 2018 in Hungary, a 15 subscale prototype made its first remote control flight. In July 2018 in Lago Vista, Texas in the United States, the business successfully performed its maiden unmanned flight on a full-scale Hexa on a grassy field. In Lago Vista, Texas, the full-scale Hexa's maiden crewed flight occurred in October of 2018. The cockpit's sides lack doors, and the aircraft has a front windscreen. The aircraft has a maximum cruising speed of 63 miles per hour, 55 knots, a maximum flying time of 15 minutes, and a cruise speed of 45 miles an hour. Flight control computers provide the stability of the Hexa's semi-autonomous piloting. The rider can operate the single 3-axis joystick or activate an autopilot mode using a small touchscreen after receiving training in Lyft's virtual reality simulators. The plane will automatically hover if the pilot releases the joystick. Regardless of the pilot's actions, the triply redundant flight computer system continuously calculates the energy needed to return home so that the Hexa will land while the battery still has an adequate return charge. Additionally, it can be remotely piloted by safety pilots trained in Lyft, or it can land automatically in approved safe zones. The vehicle has an automated ballistic parachute as well as the ability to fly with up to 6 motors disabled. The plane includes 3 backup flight computers, 3 backup sensors, and collision avoidance sensors, thus a perfect vehicle for daily use. 6. The Lazareth LMV 496. The flying motorcycle is no longer just a fantasy car, it exists. A group of French engineers created the brand new Lazareth LMV 496, which is the name of the first functioning prototype. The LMV 496 was revealed to the public by the French automaker Lazareth at the beginning of the year through several videos that show it in use. The racing car's sleek and futuristic form quickly draws attention. It's an electric motorcycle with 4 wheels. They are all simultaneously air rotors. The bike's wheels fold out when it enters flight mode, and the bike then takes off. In the video, you can see how the motorcycle transforms into a quadcopter that can be raised at least a few meters by rotating the wheels until they're horizontal. The vehicle in question is a 2-in-1 design that can fly and operate as a motorcycle on the road. A 60-mile electric range motor powers the LMV 496 flying motorcycle on the road. The motorcycle can fly for 10 minutes thanks to its 4 horizontal jet turbines, one of which is located in each corner and produces 1,300 horsepower of thrust. The electric motor is not used when the bike is in the air, since the turbine turbines are fed with kerosene. According to the manufacturer, this 140-kilogram bike was designed so that anyone could operate it. Its steering is quite light. Its seats are meant to be incredibly comfy. TFS suspension technology has also been added to the bike to improve comfort during riding. It uses undercarriage and braking technology from other Lazareth vehicles. This ends the video for today. It's safe to say that the future of flying vehicles is bright and coming soon. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to learn more.